My name is Darnell Peoples, #1 twin from the Pueblos.
My name is Rodell Peoples, #1 twin from the Pueblos.
And you probably are the only identical twin from the Pueblos. Is that true?
You got a couple other brothers around there, at least another
Three more?
about three more sets of twins.
Damn, that's a lot of twins from one neighborhood.
Yeah, right. We was born in Pueblo Del Rio.
We moved out the projects. We moved over there to the
Imperial Courts.
Imperial Courts.
That's around 1965. That when the Watch Riot happened, we was around there then.
7-year-old.
7 years old.
And do you have any memories of Imperial Courts before the riots?
We were still young.
Killed at the gym, man.
Oh yeah, remember the guy got killed at the gym? Yeah.
Got shot, remember?
Yeah, older guy too.
That about 65, huh?
Yeah, around 65, at the same time as the Watch Riot.
Had some brown biscuits on.
Yeah, because I see the shoes sticking up like this here. He was
Oh,
brown
you guys
shoes.
saw it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we little kids, yeah.
First time I seen a dead man, dude.
Right. And they came and picked him up in a little, with that truck they had, a
Yeah.
truck like a
Corner truck?
old style truck,
Old
like
style,
the donut
like a
truck.
donut truck, huh?
Like you open the back of the truck up and
Slide the
slide the body in there and slide the drawer in there and close it back up. That was
That
the
was
old
it.
time. My mother passed and Pops got us all together. And my mother died, we all moved to the Pueblos. All 8 of my siblings, 4 boys and 4 girls. And we were small, my aunt and them wanted to split us all up after Mom passed. But my father said, no, I'm gonna keep them all together. So he kept us all together. And we lived in the Pueblos on the back street, which is East 51st Street, Holmes Avenue.
And were there already family ties in the Pueblos before you got there at 7 years old?
Yes.
Yes, both of my grandmothers lived there. My father's mother and my mother's mother. And they was kids, and they was like neighbors. And that's how they met. My mother and father met later on over there.
Now, is it true that your dad was a Pueblo from the previous generation of neighborhoods that goes back to the 40s and 50s?
Right. The Pueblos, we was all united, you know.
big
It's
family.
a big family on all sides of the tracks. But our side of the back street, coming up over there, the back street to me was the roughest part over there. I would say, because we always united. We didn't let too many other guys on the other side of the tracks in the Pueblos to come on the back street.
So what were some of the other groups or clubs or gangs that were around in that early period for you guys?
Well, you had the village. They were still there.
The village, yeah, the village always been there. The businessman,
Slauson.
Slauson, and was in the low bottoms, the 30s,
Yeah.
back down in there. But we started, back then we can go to each other, go to the party in the village, go to the party over in the 30s. We go almost anywhere in the party over there. And everybody like it. Even go in Florencia. We just go in Florencia, we just go to Roosevelt Park.
What can you tell us about the Castle Crips? Because they don't exist anymore and they didn't really have a long run. That was kind of your era.
Yeah, I remember Sherman Barley, because they was hanging out around by there. What's that right over there on Florence and what's that, like a town?
Yeah, record shop was there, was it?
Yeah, across the street was a record shop, and there was a little burger stand right there on Florence, Brody.
Yeah, like the town.
Florence and that's what they hang out right there. I just remember we used to know some of them. We used to go there and go to Edison. And met some of them too went to Huntington Park. Some of them, after they went on Huntington Park, they went to Huntington Park.
Man, everybody went to Jackson.
Yeah, and then Jackson
Was all boys school. That was in East LA.
East LA. That was an all-boys school. That was the first all-boys school. That was before.
That wasn't the first. Reese
No, Reese was the first, but
Bethune was the first.
well,
That was called Reese.
yeah, but that was Jackson was the boys' school on that side of town, which we all go, and a lot of them we ran into a lot of Terry Simmons, the Crips, we ran the 30s, the Outlaws, the Villains, the Pueblos, brims.
Kitchen, yeah, dirt.
Yeah, kitchen,
crib,
dirt, and
dirt, and castle.
Terry Simmons is from Castle Crypt.
Crib.
But he came, even Terry, he used to come around the Pueblo, come around us.
Recognized. Yeah, he's a big friend, you know.
He was a good friend. And he had came over in the Pueblo. We used to have a pool hall over there. And Terry's come by there, some down Fridays come by there. And the pool hall.
Bring your drink.
Have a drink and just kick it. Oh, that's Terry. You ain't got nothing to worry about Terry. Everybody know you right here. You got to pass. It was cool. We even ran into Big Tookie. Then we was go to we went to MacArthur, Sinella Park and MacArthur Park.
Right.
You know, so I was a young guy. We was the twins from the Pueblos. Had a photo this big out there sitting up there, and we was like, we was like, I could say, nationwide, here and there, everywhere we go. The people recognize it with just respect. We see us, shake hands, and we just move on our business.
So when you guys would cross paths with like Alden Jones and some of these other Crip guys, was there any sort of tension at that time?
Nope. We just crossed paths. Hey, we took pictures and walk on. We seen Big Tookie at the Sinella Park.
Sinella
It was a
Park.
concert. He had a crowd with him, and we had a crowd behind us, the
Take
twins.
pictures.
We took pictures, boom, and shook hands and walked on.
Now, I also know about the Munson family. They had one of the brothers used to kick it in the Pueblos.
Yeah, Too Tall.
Robert Munson, a.k.a. Tall.
Too tall. Yeah, Too Tall. My big homie.
My big homie, Too
Too
Tall.
tall. Oh, they were from the Avenues right there.
Yeah.
Right around the 84th place. I know them from there because my auntie lived on 84th
84th place.
84th place between Central
84th
and Hoover.
84th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my auntie lived right around the corner. We've been knowing them. I run into Teddy to this day. We run into him at a, matter of fact, his brother-in-law's funeral or something. We went to the funeral and Teddy was there.
Right.
Yeah, we always run to, come on, twin.
Tim and Teddy, huh?
Yeah, Tim and Teddy. That's one of
Too
your
Tall,
homies.
big homie.
So how does a guy like Too Tall, who grew up on 83rd and Hooper, end up being well known in the Pueblos?
That's how it is.
That's how it is, man. You got some
come
people
in,
who
you wear
well
like
known.
it,
If
put
you
you
well
right
like
in,
you,
you
you come in.
You got it like
Fellas
that.
always been like that, man.
Right, respect
They
Too Tall.
we respected
My G's.
anybody. If you come there, clear and Tall was
Tall went out,
one
boy.
homeboy. I thought there was a bunch of brothers. They was tough. All the Munson brothers, all of them, bunch of the brothers. I just remember that because
One was at the Venice Beach.
yeah,
He was lifting weights, big old.
yeah, the older brother, somebody.
Right.
And they had a bunch of brothers. I just remember, and I was a little guy. I said, damn, those some bad dudes. Had all the lowrider cars back in the days and all that.
Who were the OG Pueblos when you guys were just teenagers?
We got a 4, 5, 6.
Cheyenne,
Termite.
the OG Pueblos, Uncle Joe,
My OGs we looked up
Pops,
too.
OG. I looked up Nemo,
Babyface.
Babyface, Cheyenne. Because I mean,
ABC.
we was going to the movies and see all them brothers up there.
Felton. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
Any of them guys still around that were your OGs?
Nah.
He might have about one,
about 2 or 3.
two or three of them around.
Right.
And I can't remember when my father would tell me all my partners is dead, and I'm getting to see all my friends who I kind of
Gone.
OGs is gone too.
I've heard a lot of stories where Crips would go into different neighborhoods that were established and say, you guys are going to turn Crip. I know they went to the Athens, and the Athens said no, and they went to a couple other neighborhoods, and they said no. Were there every type of that interaction?
Remember one guy tried to come over there, who was that? Michael Conception, in a wheelchair.
Right.
He came over there, one of our little big homie, he went, well, rest in peace,
Nemo.
because he I guess got to shoot
Mike
dice.
Hood. They were shooting dice.
Shooting dice, and he came over there and said, "It's Crip. We want to be a Crip." And he said, "Nobody will be a Crip here." Then a boy snatched him out.
Wheelchair.
Michael
Michael
Nemo.
Hood. Nemo snatched him out the wheelchair.
Snatched him out the wheelchair. Get up out of here.
Because he was finding them teas
He
on
was finding. He caught him finding teas
So Mike Conception was over there trying to swindle y'all.
Yeah, he was swindling one of the OGs.
OG caught his ass.
He was still in the wheelchair. I remember Michael.
And was Michael with his crew of dudes?
I think he had about 2 or 3 dudes.
Two dudes.
He wasn't, yeah, they wasn't in there.
No, we
We don't,
man.
yeah, they still come in, but we didn't sweat that. It was just behind making some money, getting money. It was gonna get their cheddar.
When did it get more confrontational with the Crips and all these other neighborhoods, including the Pueblos?
At the back in we would go to Edison. What was that?
72.
72.
72.
72. That's what I remember. Raymond Washington came in the classroom. I was on the 2nd floor.
Right.
He came in there and said, "Who was in there? The Pueblos. Stand. Who was in there? Pueblos.
Pueblo in there?
I stand up. I'm a Pueblo.
I was
I said, I'm a Pueblo. That's what I said. Huh?
Y'all movie stars or something?
Yeah. I said, I'm a Pueblo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey.
And then what happened?
He said it was about like 2:30 and the class would be out by like 2:45.
Right.
He says, I'll be right back at 3.
Yeah.
And I was like shaking a little bit in the booth. I said, this mother will be out there waiting for me. I said, ooh, Donnie. And it was a classroom, but shit, the class got really let out. I went to the door. I didn't see nobody out there. We just walked on out. He wasn't there though.
And you guys were together at that time?
I was in another class, probably down the hallway.
Down the hall, yeah.
But somebody told me.
Yeah.
So we went up, we all met up and together.
We met at the back gate.
Right.
So Raymond would have had to deal with 2 brothers.
Right.
But he was still
There was a
big.
whole lot
though.
of brothers there.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot
it
of
was
people
big.
by the time we got on the back gate, he had the school, as people coming down from the Pueblo.
Yep.
Already to meet us at the
Snakey
gate.
came up too. Remember Snake?
Snake.
Our
yeah.
big homie. He's
Rest
old.
in
We walked
peace.
in. Yeah. He was
Can't
old
walk
when we
there by
were.
himself.
Yeah, he
with
was
the
old.
2 dimes.
So when Raymond walked in that classroom, you already knew who he was, right?
I know he was.
Yeah,
He came in and said, who in here is a Pueblo?
They coming from Fremont to
Yeah.
get us.
Yeah, they
We
was already
they
going to school. He
going
was
to
in Fremont.
So you guys were in junior high and he was in
Right.
high school already.
Right.
You got the Fremont boys coming up there.
Yeah.
The streets really changed in the 80s.
Right.
Uh,
They changed.
you guys must have got really soured of how the changes took place. And
Well, the 80s and shit, that started. I think about 82, I started working then.
Right.
I started, no more hustling and all that day. Ain't no hustling, I turned
Stop
straight. Yeah.
I was kinda squared up and
After I graduated
went
from
to
school,
work.
I went to college, LA City College, for about a year and a half, about a year. Went to college for a while, and then I ended up getting some jobs. Got a job working in the Department of Water and Power. I say eventually that's just a stage that you're going through when you're in the game in that. You can always try to settle down and try to live life now. You know, this life is too precious out there now.
It's too short.
It's too short, and then, you got to live with your family, and that's just one stage you're going through. The next stage you got to just kind of move on with your life. Get a job, get a profession, and do something with your life. You got kids. You don't have to grow your kids, and up there you're not around to grow your sons and daughters and family.
Right.
So it's time, brothers. Some of you brothers out there, wake up. Just talk to a brother that you don't know. He would be, back in the days we just squabble. We drink a beer. We the best of friends for here on in life. That's all. You brothers got to turn your life around sometime. I know you're going through that little stage that stage you go through, fight stage, you go through that. The hustling stage, you go through that. Shit.
Time out.
Time out now.
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.